Hi everybody, how are you all doing? Of course, it looks like it's just two of us, two of you so far. Hopefully, we'll get more. I know this is less than 7 days before Christmas, and people are busy. So, if we get more, great. If not, that's okay too. So we have Liz and we have Shanna. So, hello, and I'm so glad you guys are here. So tonight, I didn't know what to do tonight because I didn't want to do Christmas crafts anymore. I've moved from Christmas. I did a winter one, and I do have decorate my Christmas tree that I did. I made the video like 2.5 weeks ago. It's going up on Thursday. But other than that, I'm moving on to winter Valentine stuff after that. So I thought, well, let's do some last minute. I don't know how many of you, I grew up with not a lot of extra money and stuff in the house. I mean, I had to earn everything I could get, and back then it wasn't very much. So I learned how to use my resources. Yeah, and I learned how to use my resources um, around the house that was available to me. And so a lot of the stuff I made, that's kind of where I probably started, is because I started making stuff to give to people. And I know it was sad. At one point, my mother told me, she goes, Connie, I don't want you to make my gifts for me anymore. And I said, well, then I guess you've gotten your last gift. And she just looked at me, and I said, how about if I decide what I want to give you, not you decide what I give you? And she said, okay. And I kept doing it. So, and it looks like Liz says she's done buying and wrapping, now making out the Christmas menu. That's awesome. I already know what I'm making. Hi, Leilani. Hi, Jill. Welcome. This is what we do in our house. Um, on Christmas Eve, we have after dinner, we have hot chocolate and scones. Now they're not scones like most of you think. They're actually Navajo fry bread, and we call it a scone. And so we put honey butter on it, and they don't even make honey butter in this in the state. I can't find it anywhere, so I have to make my own. So I'll be doing that. Then on Christmas Day, we don't have a traditional uh, Christmas meal. I make my chili, and then I make my sweet cornbread, and that's what we have on Christmas Day. That's two of our traditions. So, um, yeah, I'm going to go through some of these things. Now, I put a lot of the information about these on in my description box because I didn't want to have to try and uh, type them out in the chat or to remember to do it afterwards. So I've got like 13 or more things, and I might do some of them. I've got some stuff here so I can do some of them. So let me plug up my hot glue gun because I'm most likely going to need it. And it's, uh, okay, Liz, see you soon. I want to hook this up so if I need it, I've got it. Okay. So, hi Sandra, how are you? And I had asked you, and Sandra had asked you if you had gotten my email. So if you haven't, I did send you an email. Okay. So the first one that I wanted to say that is a really good gift, which you don't have to spend a lot of money on, is make an ornament. Any kind of ornament. You can have an old ornament that's whatever color it is, or you can go to the Dollar Tree and get a little package or a big package for $1.25, and you can paint on them. You can decoupage on them. Oh, good. You got your package. Good. I was hoping you'd gotten it. Good. Awesome. I'm glad you got it. Okay, so creating an ornament, especially if you personalize it to the person you're giving it to, it's easy, it's quick, and it's cheap. And I'm not saying go cheap, but sometimes you got to go less than expensive on some things. Okay, like this week, I always do neighbor gifts. Um, I've been doing them for years, and this year I had these loaf pans. They were ceramic loaf pans, and I'd had them for years. They were still in their original package. Okay, let's see. Leilani says we have appetizers and drinks on Christmas Eve, and then a long lazy morning on Christmas Day, opening gifts and breakfast, depending on whether we try to do something outside, and a small traditional. Okay, awesome. And then Leilani, yeah, you said dinner. Okay, so I made banana nut bread. So we always have bananas in the house, and they always don't get eaten before they get all spotted and going black. So we all put them in the freezer. I just tell everybody, just chuck them into the freezer. So, and I use those for banana nut bread. Well, I used them all up. I have very little. Well, I have some that's cut up, but I don't have any whole ones because I usually just throw them in there. And I made all these banana nut bread for all my neighbors and gave them to them. So that was cool. All right, so decorate ornaments. Now this one is a fun one. I made them many years ago, and I was given it. A friend of mine gave them to all of us, and I don't know if you guys have ever heard. They're called cinnamon ornaments, and they're actually made out of cinnamon. And so I've had mine for 15 years, and it still smells like cinnamon. That's how long lasting this ornament is, and it's 1 cup of applesauce, 1 cup of cinnamon. Now that's a lot of cinnamon, but if you can buy it in bulk, it's cheaper. 2 tablespoons of white glue, 1 straw, and Christmas themed cookie cutters. I had gingerbreads, I've had uh, trees, whatnot. You mix all this together, you roll it out, and you want it to be thicker than 1/4 of an inch, but thinner than 1/2 an inch. If it, I think Sarah's here. I don't see her, but she's clicked in. Okay, she's buffering. Okay, so you roll it out and you cut it, and then you take your straw and you put a hole in the top for a ribbon. And yeah, we made them. I got them given to me, and they're so fun. And it helps make sure your living room smell like cinnamon. And Sarah is still buffering. I don't know what's going on, and I can't hear her, so hopefully she'll make it in. Okay, let's see. Yeah, those cinnamon ornaments are awesome. They stay. Oh, she left, so she's probably having problems, and she'll be right back. But they stay smelling like cinnamon for years. Oh, good, Jill. I'm glad you're not alone. Completely alone. I'm glad. Put on some Christmas music or a movie and just enjoy the dogs. Okay. And you don't, once you've rolled them out and cut them and put them on parchment paper, don't, oh, good. Welcome back, Liz. Don't touch them. There she is again. Don't touch them for 24 to 48 hours. Hello, Sarah.
Hey.
Hey. Did you get your video up?
I mean, it's still uploading, I think. It was supposed to be. I can't. It's stressing me
You know
out.
what?
Oh, I think it's up. I don't know.
Don't worry about it. Sometimes you know what? I'll tell you. Back when I lived in Utah and I used to, oh, she's gone again. What happened? We'll talk to her when she gets back. She booped out again. Okay. The next one, this is a quick and easy one for women or girls. A sugar scrub. I don't know if any of you have made sugar scrubs. They're amazing. Or bath bombs. I do both. They're amazing. I didn't put. Oh, she's back. Welcome back. Is she there? Oh, she's trying. Oh man. Okay. So the sugar scrub, I didn't put my recipe for awesome Leilani. My one on Winter Wonderland or a different one. Okay, she's frozen. Okay. So my bath bomb recipe I didn't put on there. I'll probably have to go back in there and put it in there. The sugar scrub is really super easy. It's 2.5 cups sugar, 1 cup of coconut oil, 5 tablespoons of lemon juice. Now, you say lemon juice. The lemon juice is an exfoliant. It's also going to keep your sugar scrub from getting moldy. Okay, she left. She'll be back. And then 15 drops of essential oil. And oh, thank you, Leilani. Essential oil. And I have found lavender or peppermint is the best. But you try whatever kind you want. All right. Now, and you put it in a jar that has a closing top so that it will seal it, so it won't dry out on you. Okay, bracelet. Now, I tried to make this or get it ready, but I didn't have enough time. When I realized, oh no, Connie, you got to do that, it was almost too late. So you take a craft stick. I don't even have them in here. However, whatever size your wrists are, and you soak it in water. I only soaked mine for about 4 hours. It was not wet enough. So you're going to want to soak it for many hours until it's really pliable and soft. And then you pull it out of the water and you put it around your wrist to get it the right size, or you just bend it and then you put a rubber band on it to hold it and set it aside. Let it dry for a day or so. Oh, there she's back. Welcome back.
My computer keeps saying like it has to restart.
Oh man, I hate that.
I'm having a day, and I brought marshmallows to stress eat.
Okay.
Stress eating marshmallows, and that's just what's gonna happen.
Okay. I'm telling them some of the things. I put these all in the description box.
Okay.
Homemade ornaments.
Yeah, I want to know what's going on. I'm gonna get your chat.
Okay. And then I gave them the recipe for my sugar scrub. And are you frozen again? I think she's frozen again. Oh my. Ah. Okay. So that bracelet, once the bracelet is dry, then you can decorate it. You can put washi tape on it. You can paint it. You can do whatever it is that you want to do on it. Now, the next one, you can give those to women and girls. The next one that I have is a mason jar globe, okay? So any kind of jar that has a lid. So this is it's a mason jar, but I can't remember how many ounces it is. I think it's an 8 ounce. So you can open this up. Oh, I normally take this and I glue it inside here so that you have it glued. Oh, hi, Carmen. You snuck in there. I hope you are having an awesome, fantastic day, as well as everybody else. So then what you do is once you've got this, then you can put anything here. So like I've got this little drum. So if I wanted, I could do a little scene. Hi, Tammy. Inside on this lid with this drum. Oh, her computer keeps restarting without consent. Well, welcome back, Sarah. So you could do all kinds of little things. You can do those little bottle brush trees. You can do anything you would like on these. You could put fake snow or whatever. And then you glue this, and then you've got a snow globe. And whatever, it's a globe. So you don't have to worry about any water. But if you wanted to put water, you can. Totally, it's up to you. And then you decorate the lid. You put something on it or paint it or whatever, so it looks really cute. And you can even paint on the outside of your jar if that's what you want to do. Okay, the next one, has any of you seen the tea trees? Not sure if you've seen them. You take thin cardboard and you make a cone and you trim it so it stands straight up. And then you take your tea bags that are in packages and you hook them to your cone all the way around, all the way up, and it's a tea cone or tea tree, and that's a fun one. Then there's also, I have a bunch of others I didn't even think about. Um, a whisk. So you buy a whisk from the dollar store. So that's $1.25, and then you get a bag of kisses. Put them in there and put some plastic wrap over it. Put some ribbon on the top. You make a little tag, and you write, "We whisk you a Merry Christmas." So that's in there as well. And also another one you can do is anything you want to give anybody a small, put it in a jar, decorate it, give it to them. Super simple. Now this one, oh, this is a really fun one. You get a package of 3 of those mini white donuts, and then you paint on the outside and make him look like a snowman. You put a hat on him, and you paint him to look like a snowman. And that's a cute little gift, like to people you work with and stuff. And then, let's see, you can also, those tall candles, those white candles you get at the dollar store, you can paint the outside of those. That's a easy gift. People will love stuff like that. Then I've got this, and I'm going to do this one. What you do, I don't have the candy in here, but you decorate this, you paint it, then you put a bag of candy in it, and you give it to someone. So we're going to paint this tonight. So I'm trying to think, why don't you guys give me some ideas of what you would like to see me paint? I only have orange, red, green, white, and black paint in here. So you guys tell me what you would like to see me paint on this, and I'll paint it if I can. So it's up to you guys. While I'm waiting for your responses, I want to tell you a couple of these other ones. Let's see, a hot pack. So you get fabric. Christmas time is a fun time. You can cut it so that it will go around your neck, or a square, and you turn it wrong side out and right side in, or wrong side out, and you fill it with rice. And yeah, a nutcracker's a nice one too. Gift. You sew it up, and they can throw it in the microwave for up to 1 to 2 minutes, depending on the strength of your microwave. And it's a heat pack, which is awesome. You want me to paint a nutcracker? Okay. I'll have to look at a picture, because I don't have a picture in my head of a nutcracker. So let's see if I can find a picture of a nutcracker, so at least I can look at it for reference. Let's see. Okay. How about if I do a face, a nutcracker face? All right. Then do a snowman. Okay, snowmans are easier. I can do snowman, but I want to paint this whole thing first before I put the snowman on. But I'm going to draw the snowman first, so that I'll have it on here. And I'm going to use the brim as the hat, even though it's going bigger instead of small. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be upside down. So we're going to do a snowman. Okay, so I'm going to start with the the brim, and then go to the snowman. Oh, it says snowman too, so that works. So I'm just going to paint this all black on the brim. So, are you guys ready for Christmas, or you still um, shopping, or what? And like I said earlier, I do have my decorate my Christmas tree video that will come out on Thursday afternoon, and then I won't have another video that will come out until the week of January 1st. I think it's the January 3rd or 2nd. But I am going to have my lives. So, and I have one person lined up for January for guests. I've just been so busy that I just haven't asked a lot of people, and especially since a lot of people are busy. So I didn't even think about it. So that's why I haven't been having guests. But I will get there. I know uh, Sarah's been having guests every week, and I haven't been. And normally, or not normally, but sometimes it ends up the opposite for weeks on end, and sometimes not. So, but it's okay. All right. So, and I'm using just a 1-inch white flat, or not white, a 1-inch flat paintbrush to do that, and that's giving me this crisp line. Okay. Now I need to put a background color, and the only ones I have is I'll do red. That's funny because the hat is the whole thing, and then his body is going to be here. Maybe I can put another one on the other side. So we can do that. Okay, guys, you're not talking. You gotta talk so I can talk to you. I have a hard time just talking. I don't have any response from anybody. Georgia Stewart's here? I didn't see her come in. Well, hello, if she's here. I just didn't see her come in. But she's welcome. Okay, so let's do. Did I bring? Oops. Did I bring an angle brush? A little one. That's it. I thought I had a big one. Okay. So I'm going to do the background. I could do green. No. Or I could do red. I'll just do the white and we'll see. I'll make the snowman first, and then we'll just see what I end up doing the background. And this is Folk Arts chalk paint in Snow White. I needed it quick. I was out and I went to Walmart, and they didn't have any Adirondack. So I figured, oh, that's okay. I'll just get Snow White then. And it has almost has a blue tint. It's so white it's blue. You know that, the look. So I was going to tell you one thing about these pots is you, if you're going to be, because some people want to plant in them, if you're going to plant anything in or put any kind of liquid in these pots, make sure you seal them. So you can use Mod Podge, or you could use clear acrylic spray, or paint on, brush it on, so that, and you want to put it on the inside and the outside, because terracotta is porous. So if you don't, water will go right through and it will literally make your paint peel right off. So, little tidbit there about terracotta. Yes, seal it before and after, because terracotta is porous. So it will soak in the water, it soaks in the paint. Not the paint, not so much as the water, but it will soak it in. So have you ever seen, maybe you haven't, those chia pets? I'm going to put another snowman on the other side. The chia pets? They're made out of terracotta. And before you put the seeds on it, you have to soak them in water so that the seeds will have water for germination. And then you put water in it while it's growing, and that's how you water it, is by putting water in the terracotta pot. So yeah, you definitely want to seal it before and after, because you don't want anything getting, it peeling off for some reason. So these are really cute. I was telling Sarah last week what I used to do and sell, and I should have brought one in here because I had one. I used to buy tons and tons of terracotta pots in all different sizes, and I would make them for Halloween and Thanksgiving and harvest. I would make them into candy corn, and then I would put a bag of candy corn inside it. I sold hundreds of those. They were so cute. I would take a shipment, I'd take a bunch, anywhere from 50 to 100 to the boutique, and within a day she was calling me and saying, "We need more. I've got orders." So I just wish I had places in this town to do shows. There really isn't that many, maybe one or two a year. And there's a little itty bitty tiny one during the summer, but hardly no one goes to it. So, okay. The white's all done on both sides. So, all right. Then we're going to put black eyes and black eyes and the buttons. Is Sarah still in the chat, or is she busy at her house? Don't know. I'm trying not to make these perfect circles because isn't snowman supposed to have coal or rocks for eyes? And they're not perfect. So I'm just winging it here. Oh, Sarah's back. Maybe she figured out her problem. Hello.
Hi. We'll
Is
see
it
if
her?
it lasts. If not, I
Okay.
don't know if I'm going to be able to go live tonight.
I know. I was wondering about that. That's a
Yeah.
bummer.
Well, I turned it off for like 10 minutes, like really, really off. And I
Yeah.
just turned it back on. I mean, honestly, my only tech skills are unplugging and replugging back in. Like that's literally the limit. Oh my goodness, is that a little flower pot?
Yeah.
There's so many cute things you can do with flower pots.
Yes. Yes. Definitely.
I ate about a third of the bag of marshmallows, maybe a quarter. I feel really sick from it. I feel sick.
I'm sure you do. I
Ugh,
can't eat those very much.
no, I can't either, but I really needed to eat my feelings.
I know.
Ugh, I'm, you know, you know.
Oh, he's kind of crooked. Oh, well. He's got a crooked smile.
Can you tell me are you making a snowman, like a head of a snowman?
No, it's a whole snowman.
The whole thing on just one pot?
Um,
Oh, look how cute.
yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
And then I'm going to put him on the other side too.
Okay.
So I just got to put the buttons and then switch to the other side. And then I've got orange for his nose. And then I think I'm going to put scarf.
Oh,
a
yeah,
red,
for sure.
a
For sure.
red scarf. So
You
I'm
know
only
what
going
else
to
is
do
cute
2
is
buttons.
a striped scarf is cute too.
I'm going to try. I don't know. I didn't bring a lot of paints.
Red and green maybe would be cute. I don't know.
I have red and green, so I could do that.
Maybe. I don't know. I just think it's sometimes cute. Red is always cute, but I always think like a little stripe is always just kind of whimsical.
Well, and I brought this ribbon if I needed it or wanted to use it. It's red and white striped. Can you see that?
Oh, see, that is cute. Is it like candy cane?
Yeah, I have this one and I have one that has green and red, but I grabbed just the red one. Okay, so that one's done. So I'm going to switch to the other side and do the stuff on it. So
Hey, you know what would be like a really fun premise for like a girls' night?
what?
So I don't have a ton of like crafty friends, you know that live near me.
Right.
I mean, obviously, I've got the 2 Tammys and I've got you.
Right.
But like that live nearby me, like my mom friends are like, "You want to have lunch and champagne?" And I'm like, "Well, you know, my arm."
Yeah.
But anyway, I think it would be so fun to like bring craft supplies that you're like willing to part with and like trade. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, okay, I will trade you like this like jute for that like spool of ribbon. How
Right.
fun wouldn't that? Because like my sister, my older sister, she will have like a night where they all bring like clothes that they're kind of like not that they're like like run down, just like stuff they're just not like into anymore, and they will like do kind of like a swap,
That's
and then
cool.
they're not spending any money and they're getting like something kind of new and
New
you know
to
what I mean?
them. Yeah.
But wouldn't that be fun for craft supplies?
Yes. Yes, it
Like,
would.
oh, I just realized I literally never use this. Or what about like where you bought something and you had to buy a pack of 10, but you only needed 3. So I've got like 7 more of these bunnies and I'm never going to use them, but maybe somebody else has an idea.
Right. Okay, now I'm
You
going
need
to
to come closer to me, Connie.
I know. Okay, so now I'm going to put the the orange chalk
Do you
paint
know what?
stinks.
I gotta tell you, the red chalk paint of mine smells so bad to the point where I'm throwing it out. Like it's so
Some
bad
chalk
that it
paints.
like actually makes me want to retch.
Oh, I don't like this one. I've had one of my black acrylics stunk.
Really?
Yes. And I had a gallon of it. It took me a while to get rid of it.
Ron said, no, Ron, what are you saying no to? Me throwing out my red paint? Or are you saying no to Connie moving? She's coming with or without you, Ron. I'm just kidding.
Oh, man. Okay, there is one nose.
Oh my
Switch
goodness, this
to
is the
salt.
cutest. So now for this gift, are you going to fill the pot with something?
Yeah, you can put candy in it. A bag of candy.
So cute.
Yeah. And you can decorate this however you want. I let them choose in the chat. They first said Leilani first said she wanted a nutcracker, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to look it up because
Like,
I don't have it in my head
yeah.
what what it is. And so she said, okay, never mind, just do a snowman. And so Liz said snowman too. It's about the same time. So that's what I'm doing.
Ron said no to moving. All right, fine.
I know. Well, he keeps trying to get me to move. He tried to get me to move to Iowa.
You got
Doesn't
Chicago sounds a lot more enticing.
he doesn't like Chicago.
Neither do I.
Neither do I actually. I
I
don't
wouldn't
like.
want to live here if my family didn't all live here. I've got two sisters and five nieces and nephews that live here. So it's like, my daughter gets to be by all her cousins.
Yeah.
She's at my mom's house tonight, and I was like, yeah, do you mind taking Charlotte for a little bit? And then as she drove up in the driveway, I go, just so you know, she's bringing clothes for school tomorrow. And my mom goes, oh, is she? I'm like, yeah. She decided she wanted to sleep over.
Exactly. Okay, so now I'm going to put the scarf on here. So I'm going to outline it in red,
Yeah.
and then I will do red and green stripes inside of it.
Cute.
As long as I don't glob the paint.
I'm having another marshmallow. I feel sick from it, but I'm doing it.
Yeah, my only well, okay, I've been to Chicago twice.
Well, you're definitely coming to visit me. Maybe when it's in the spring, it's beautiful.
Well, okay, so we came. Um, Candace was no Ashley, who just turned 35. She was 19. She was a year and a half old, or not quite a year and a half old. The first time I came to Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
So back in 1980.
Nancy from Little Treasures by Nancy just popped in and said, hello, everyone.
Hi,
Hi,
Nancy.
Nancy.
Haven't seen you in a while.
It's nice to see you.
Yeah, so we went to Chicago with neither one of us had ever been there before, and Ron was being the typical man. We got stuck on that freeway, the loop,
Yeah.
and we kept going past Soldier Field, round and around and around, and
The key is to stop turning left.
yeah. Well, I kept telling Ron, I'm like, you need to get off of here.
Yeah, eventually
And
you got to get off. It's like
because,
in the shape of a four-leaf clover. It just goes around and around.
right. So we were lost. We didn't know where we were going. So I says, get off, and then you can ask somebody for directions, right?
Oh,
So
yeah. How'd
he
that
got
go?
off in the worst part of town.
Yeah. Well, the
And
loop, yeah, in general isn't.
yeah, then he drove around, and then I says, Ron, I've got to go to the restroom. And so he stops at this restaurant, or at this gas station, the filthiest, most disgusting restroom or gas station I've ever seen. And it was all, and this is not against, it's people from the south of the border. They could not speak English.
Right.
And Ron goes, go ask him. I'm like, You're the one who speaks Spanish. He goes, no, you go ask him.
He's such a gentleman.
So, and I'm like, well, I've got to go to the restroom. And he goes, go ask them and then you can run to the restroom. So I'm scared to death, afraid I'm going to be killed, And
Connie.
I go to and ask him, and they were able to understand what I was saying, thank goodness. And they told me, where, to go back here to do what. I said, okay. So I go back, or I go to the restroom, right? I go up to the bathroom door. It doesn't say men's. It doesn't say women's. It says restroom.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. So I open the door and there's a urinal. And I'm like, so I backed back out and I look and there's no other bathroom. That was it. And I asked him, I said, do you have a woman's bathroom? No, this is the bathroom.
You got to figure out some kind of angle.
Yeah. So Ron, well, no. There was a stall too. And so Ron's just sitting in there, and you can see he's he's laughing. So I go in the bathroom and I go into the stall and I shut the door, and there was no way for me to lock the main door. I'm in there going to the bathroom, and all of a sudden I hear the door open, and then there's a man at the urinal.
No.
I'm like, oh my gosh! I'm like, I'm not coming out of this until he leaves. Oh, I was so mad. I said, never again are you ever going to do that to me again. And he just laughs. Okay, that's all outlined. So now I'm just going to put little stripes on it.
Nancy says she's been busy with going live every day for Christmas. Oh, you've been doing daily lives?
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of work.
There's a lot of work, sweetie.
Oh, even people who like do a video every day, for Christmas, no, wait, that's too much work.
Literally on every video I've posted in the last week, I have said, just in case this is my last video, Happy New Year. Like, because I'm like, I have no idea if I can get another one out.
Well, I just told everybody, my only other video I'm going to have until the first of the year is my live next week.
Yeah.
And then I have my decorate my Christmas tree on this Thursday.
Oh, I had a lot of fun doing mine.
Well, it's just that little itty bitty tiny one, and you get to see Mr. Royce. He comes up to check out what I'm doing. You see him walk up to me and look up and see, what are you doing, type of thing. He wanted to know what I was doing, so you get to see him.
I have a video that I want to do. It's just a matter of if I have time to do it, and then I might film and bring all my stuff on my trip and see if I can't edit while I'm there. I probably won't be able to upload it, but maybe when I get back.
I have done that when I'm a lot of my trips to Utah. Yeah. I get the videos ready, and then when I'm there, I can edit and upload while I'm there. Okay, now I'm doing the green across here.
Okay, so this is what Nancy says. This is interesting. Okay, she says, it's been fun. My subscribers suggested DIYs, and I have an advent calendar that we have been opening. I know the DIYs, but I don't know when they're coming out. Oh, that's really cute.
That is cute.
So they suggested a bunch of DIYs, and then she put them all in an advent calendar, is what I'm guessing.
Yeah, that is cute.
I love that. Nance, what a cute idea.
Yeah, I'm too busy. I mean, I'm already tired.
If I wasn't like barely like, I'm like sleeping on my feet, then I would come on, or I would see if you would want me to come on.
Yeah.
Inviting myself to people's lives.
Yeah. Okay. This is done. This one. You see?
Oh, that looks cute, Con.
Yeah, so now the other one I'm going to do green outline and do the red stripes.
Adorable.
On it. So
Connie and I both had a video come out today
On the same collab.
on the same collab, which is very unusual. Connie and I normally don't have videos that come out on Tuesdays because we both go live tonight.
Right.
But you definitely should check those out.
Yes. Leilani has already watched mine. She watched before I went live.
Well, that might be because you actually got yours out. Was yours on time?
Yeah. Well, no. Okay, it was supposed to
I was
be.
gonna say, I thought yours was like an hour late because
I scheduled it on accident.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say yours said it was scheduled at a certain time, and then I was like, so wait, is she late too? Because then now I don't feel so bad. P.S. Mine was like 4 hours late.
No, I accidentally. You know how that little thing on there, it moves so easily?
Oh, it just moves so easily.
I've done that so many times. Well, did you hear what happened to my live last week?
No, wait, wasn't I here?
Well, I didn't set the live up until Tuesday morning.
Oh, wait, you told me. Yeah.
And
You know
Sandra was so sweet. She went into the chat and she goes, she's really not going to be live until 7 p.m. Central Time.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm seeing that it's like 10 till ish. So I should probably go and see if my live is even going to happen. I'm guessing it will. So please come.
Oh, I'll be there. I might be a couple of minutes late.
Okay, sweetie.
But I will be there.
And I got to go welcome Lynn because she's never been on my live before. All right. Goodbye.
Okay. See ya.
Bye.
Okay. Now I just got to add red to this one. And I'm probably not going to put any background color. If I do, I can't do it on the live because I want to do blue for like the sky. So I don't have any blue with me. So now I'm going to put a little bit of red if I can find my other paintbrush. Yep. Okay. And I don't know if you guys noticed my nails. I don't know if you saw them on Instagram, but in just a second I'll show you. I hand painted them. Did what I used to do every week. I haven't done it in almost a year, and I used to do it every week. So I'll show them to you if you haven't seen them. Thank you, Liz. As soon as I'm done painting. And I just realized my one side of my one side of this of both scarves is terracotta instead of white in the background, but oh well, I'm not going to go back and do that. There we go. That one's done. Isn't that cute? The only other one that I don't have time to make it, but I didn't tell you about. Let me show you guys this one. Ooh, isn't he cute? And then this one's this one. Okay. Okay, thank you, Sarah. That's her live link. Okay. The only one that I didn't show you is button ornaments. So I have all these different sizes of buttons. So I mean, I have the ones from the Dollar Tree as well, but I've got these ones, and there's great big ones. And so what you do is you put on your thread, you thread little small ones for the trunk, and then a great big one, and then you go gradually up, and it ends up being a button tree ornament. And you can make that as a gift for someone as well. And I also wanted to show you all of these other little bits and bobs that I have that you can use to decorate a myriad of different things. Let me put these. This is stuff that I have collected for years. So these are like chains I've got. And then look at all this stuff here. If I don't lose any. Oh, I got a bunch of pennies. Okay, so I have the chains. Then I've got some beads. I've got a little roll of thread. I have got jacks. I love jacks. I love to play jacks even now. I just can't do it right now when I have a dog, but I haven't done it in a while. But I love jacks, and this isn't the whole set. But I used to play jacks all the time, and I love jacks even at my age. And then I got some itty bitty bells in here, and I got some buttons and some pins. I got a beautiful rock. You can see that rock. Isn't that beautiful? It's like tortoiseshell rock. So that's what's in this one. There's some pins and other stuff. This one isn't as fun. Ooh, there's a dime in there too. Ooh, I'm rich. Not maybe 14 cents. Okay, so, and these are clasps for necklaces to go along with those chains. Okay, this one is a fun one. I got it from a thrift store for $3. Not a thrift store, yard sale. Okay, so here is a locket that used to be on a necklace, and it's got someone's pictures in it, which I don't know who they are, but that's that. And then a string of beads, which is cool because I can always use those beads for other things. Here is another locket. This is a heart locket. And this one I can't get open. My fingernails won't let me open that one. So I don't know if there's a picture in that one. And then here is a piece of earring. There's a bunch of little stuff. Okay, so here's a necklace. And this, I think this is turquoise. I'm not sure, but it looks like turquoise. It may not be the real thing, but that's a necklace. Here's some watches. Oh my gosh, get out of there. There's one watch where the face hangs down off of it. Here's another watch. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And it's just a lot of stuff in here. There's another pin with a bunch of beads, or different stones, I mean. Oh, look at this one. Isn't this beautiful? I could just see things you could put this on. Yeah, I love the jacks too. Woo, there it is. Isn't that beautiful? And then this is a ring. It's one of those stretchy rings. It's got a heart knot on it. Here's a snap earring. I don't use those. I would take it off and make it into a pierced earring, but that's pretty. Look at this cameo with roses. It's all stuck together, but I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, that blue charm is beautiful. But it's just a mess of chains, and it has all these beautiful, oh, look at these. That's another snap-on one. I would make it into, and there's a whole set. I would make that into pierced earrings. Oh, it's beautiful. There's another watch. Oh, look at this. This is super. This is really pretty. I love jewelry. So here's some other earrings, pins. There's a bird. There's a mom pin. And this was, I mean, this is a mess. I'm really good at taking chains apart. I just haven't done this yet. So that's this jar of lots of stuff that I didn't collect. Someone else collected it, and I bought it for $3. So that's this one. Now the other ones are mine from my collections of stuff. So let's go through some of those. Or I only have this other one because the rest of the stuff I have is buttons. Okay, so when I lose an earring, I keep the other one. I don't throw it away because I can always use it at another day. Oops, a bead went under my computer. There we go. So first of all, these little beads right here are eggs. Or they're not even beads, they're just little eggs. So eventually I will probably do something with them, but I think I only see 3 of them. So, no, 4. 2 blue, 1 pink, 1 purple. And then I have a little bead with a face on it. I don't know if you can see that. Little face. Oh, I was going to show you my nails. You see? Let's see. You can see those. They are striped. Let me show them here. And Christmas trees. I got black paint across that one. There we go. And red paint on my hand. Okay, so I've got some little clothespins. Bunch of little clothespins. I keep all my keys. So I've got a key in here. Earrings, lots of earrings, like mismatched earrings that I don't have the mate to. And here is some more. Here's some polished rocks. Whoop, wrong way. There we go. Different ones. And just a lot of, oh, here's some other ones. This is a round bead. So yeah, this is a fun thing. You can always use this stuff to make all different kinds of gifts and things for people. And I just love to keep a hold of all this because I always end up, I have something to go to get, you know, to make something. But we're probably, it's 2 minutes to Sarah's. So let's say goodbye, and I will see you over in Sarah's live if you make it over there, which I hope you do. So you guys have a Merry Christmas and have a blessed week as well. And don't forget to call somebody and tell them you love them, especially this time of year, because this is the time of year where people need to know they're cared for and loved, probably more than any time of the year. This is the time of year where, unfortunately, we lose a lot of people to suicide. And the one thing that helps is, even if you're not sure if somebody is in need, just call your friends, call your family, and just say, I'm thinking about you. I love you. And sometimes that is all they need to keep them from doing something drastic. So, and don't forget to be the Bible that somebody reads today. Bye, guys. You have a great night, and hope to see you over at Sarah's. Bye.